wondered about those genetically modified potatoes we hear about? Well, buckled up. Today, we're diving into the world of GMO potatoes. First things first, GMOs, or genetically modified organisms, are living things whose genetic material has been altered in a way that doesn't happen naturally. This creates a combination of plant, animal, bacteria, and virus genes that do not occur in nature or through traditional crossbreeding methods.
But how do they actually create these genetically modified potatoes?
Scientists use a technique called genetic engineering. They insert genes from other organisms into the potato's DNA to give it specific traits, like resistance to pests or tolerance to environmental conditions.
Wild and cultivated potatoes to create a gene sequence that is inserted into the potato plantlets using biotechnology. And because the plant's genome recognizes that sequence, it triggers a signal to suppress naturally occurring enzymes in a process called RNA interference. This way, no foreign genes are added, only two traits are suppressed. Essentially, the volume on these traits is turned down. Instead of random methods that affect hundreds of genes in a plant, the innate method is precise.
Most of the GM potatoes created by the company named Simplot.
What's the upside of having genetically modified potatoes?
One major benefit is increase in crop yield. By making potatoes more resilient to pests and diseases, farmers can produce more food. This not only helps meet the global demand for food, but also make agriculture more sustainable.
How are these GMO potatoes being used in our society?
In the real world, farmers are using genetically modified potatoes to improve the crop quality and yield. The resistance to pests means less reliance on the chemical pesticides, which is a win for both the environment and our health.
Has always been one of nature's perfect foods. It's an important source of vitamins and fiber for diets around the world. It's a versatile vegetable that works for breakfast, lunch, and dinner as a savory side or the main course.
But I've heard there are risks associated with GMOs. What are those?
Some concerns include unintended effects on other organisms and the development of resistance in pests. However, it's important to note that rigorous scientific research is conducted to ensure the safety of GMOs. How do they minimize this risk?
Strict regulations and guidelines are in place to assess and approve GMOs before they reach to the market. Ongoing monitoring and research help identify and assess or address any potential risk that may arise. Beyond potatoes, crops like corn and soybeans are often genetically modified. There are even genetically modified animals like salmon and mosquitoes for various purposes. Now, you had the idea that there was so much to know about the GMOs.
It was good to understand the science behind the food we eat. And remember, the more we know, the better choice we can make.
Hier zitten we tussen de wilde verwanten Solanum bulbocastanum. En dat is de soort uit het aardappelgenus waaruit de BLB1, 2 en 3 genen zijn gehaald. Dus qua morfologie verschilt deze plant sterk van de cultuuraardappel. Maar zoals ik dus zei, is hij wel bruikbaar vanwege zijn resistentie. En de genen BLB1 en 2 zitten in de Fortuna en BLB3 zit in de drievoudige resistente lijnen die hiernaast staan. Dus duidelijk verschillende plant, maar interessant omwille van zijn resistentie tegen Phytophthora.
Wageningen and researchers had inserted those genes in different combinations in the red potato variety Désirée, which can be easily genetically modified. Promising results from the lab and multi-annual experiments in the greenhouse were already available. The testing phase in open air came next.
GMO serves as a catalyst to innovations and remarkable advancements.
They help a certain product or organism become more desirable for a specific function, more beneficial, but at the same time, providing better value for its recipients. For years of research and development, there has been no evidence that GMOs bring any health hazards in human consumption, and therefore, its efficiency and safety is guaranteed. Things are looking bright for humanity as we uncover the wonders of GMOs. In the future, these may even save us from the dreaded effects of climate change or even from the brink of extinction. There doesn't seem to be any other way of creating the next green revolution without GMOs, by Edward Osborne Wilson.